Can
kick
you
off.
just could you just help us with the distinction between sort of net zero and and carbon free? Is it the same thing?
Yeah, so they're very related, and it gets a little bit confusing. But net zero, generally, people are referring to the gross emissions, so carbon emissions that are happening, not necessarily going to zero, right? So they're saying that we're going to emit some amount of greenhouse gases, but we're going to offset those emissions through other mechanisms, right? So that could be through sequestration. Or carbon capture, those sorts of technologies, and so you wind up with not adding any, in a net perspective, not adding any greenhouse gases to the atmosphere. Whereas carbon free says, let's not produce any emissions in the first place. Let's do our energy production using renewable energy, wind and solar.